right on. This is where we went fishing this time here. St. Augustine. This is St. Augustine right here, the inlet. St. Augustine Inlet right here. Okay. I fished out of here. Let me get the marker going. Doodle. There we go. All right. Fished by the causeway. I put in the water right here. Okay, that's where the causeway marina is, where the launch is and all that. Okay. In the morning, the high tide was at early in the morning, and it was rushing out till like 10:30, something like that, 10:45, I think it was. So in the morning, I got in the water like around 9 or so and paddled out of here, and the water was rushing out toward the inlet. So I paddled across the tide, which wasn't too bad, and right about in here, I got caught in the tide, and woo! So I came out of here. Let me see here. We'll do this thing again. Okay. Came out of here, went across over here, and got caught in the tide. Drifted down here. When I turned this corner, I was out pretty far out by this green marker here. Right about here, I turned around and I could not paddle against the tide. So I dropped the anchor. Got a nice little mushroom anchor. Caught 3 ladyfish in the tide here, rushing out of there. When the tide slowed down, I paddled back in here a little bit and got myself up by these docks here, because when the sun was not at high noon yet, there were still some shadows there and stuff, and you had to wait for it to cross over and it would be shining under the docks. Well, I figured maybe catch some redfish in there or whatever. When the tide went completely slack, I beat feet back over to the marina here, and we took a lunch break. Because it was really hot and humid out, and I wanted to fish the high tide in the afternoon. That wasn't until like 4:30, 4:45, maybe even 5 o'clock where I wanted to be. So I wanted to wait till the tide was moving upriver here, because I wanted to fish up in here by these little creeks and stuff. So I waited for a while, ate lunch, and watched the show at the boat ramp. Man, what a busy boat ramp it was. I got some video there. But anyway, I came out back into the river here, and the tide was going up through the bridge, which was cool. So I just floated up there and paddled a little bit, got myself across the river there and got near these docks, but the sun was shining in there underneath them and stuff. I got right in here between, my pen again. All right, I got right in here. You can see it right there. Right in there, the mouth of that little creek right there that goes back into those grass flats and stuff. I figured that'd be a good spot. I'll show you a bit of video of that. I didn't do any good in there, but anyway, we stayed through the high tide, waited till it to come to slack time, paddled back out into river, and the tide was going back down. So it was an easy paddle down, except we got caught in a storm right around here somewhere, pouring rain and stuff, and we holed up under the bridge for half hour or so with a couple other kayakers, a few guys in flats boats and stuff. People were tying off to the bridge and stuff. It was pouring. Caitlyn was not happy. Either was I. We were drowned rats. But after a little while, the sun came back out and the tide was rushing down, so it was an easy little paddle back into here. And we had a great day. We saw lots of wildlife in the marsh up in there. That was really nice spot. It was really peaceful and calm, and I really thought that the fish were going to be on fire in there. Had mullet and stuff like that in there, which was pretty cool. All right, so that's where we were. Where's the fish, Caitlyn? Where's the fish? Everything we know about these redfish and snook, they should be in here. Look at this spot. The tide is still rushing in a little bit. So we're going to sit here. We got about a half hour, 45 minutes to wait till the turn of the tide. When it all goes slack, the fish might feed like crazy in here. We've seen some mullet jumping. I'm assuming it's mullet. It looks like it might be ladyfish. We caught ladyfish this morning. This morning we were down on the other side of the bridge and went to the pass. I drifted the pass. It was really fun. I got a bunch of bites. We had 3 ladyfish. I had a couple big strikes, but lost them. Just couldn't hold them. And Caitlyn's with me today. She's my lucky charm. Come on, baby. Find the redfish. Hunt them out, would you? Alright. Beautiful day in paradise. Beautiful day. Yep, there was one right there. Mullet or mullet, whatever you want. Might be a little ladyfish. This is a smoking spot with all this grass and stuff. Get back to the launch area there. We've got some storms moving in here. The winds are kind of swirling, which means there's some activity there. So, all we caught back in that bayou there was catfish and ladyfish. It sure looked like redfish haven to me. But we'll try again. Tomorrow's another day. I got a paddle now, but I'm going with the tide. It's a beautiful thing. Look, even Caitlin's sleeping now. It's been so quiet.